Hey guys, hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we're going to be talking about game mechanics, believe it or not. We're going to try to actively farm the Fugitives for some additional Wolf of Saturn 6 standing. That said, this entire thing is based on testing, guesswork, and a whole lot of assumptions, since information such as this doesn't normally get released by a developer. That said, it's not a bug, it's not an exploit, and there is no way to force the mechanic. You can't spawn Fugitives just like that, but there is a way to properly understand the spawn mechanics so you can make use out of them. If you're anything like me, you've probably already done all of the challenges that you can do in order to get your standing up, and some of these challenges simply cannot be forced, for example the sortie one, and maybe you need just that additional little bit of standing for the next juicy reward. The best way to get standing for the Wolf of Saturn 6 is simply to actively play Warframe. As from mission to mission, spawns of Fugitives will appear. Now, they're not really worth a whole lot of standing. You're looking at 50 standing per Fugitive, so therefore 150 per free pack, which again is not a lot, but currently on Orvelis there's this double affinity week going on, which means we're going to be getting double, therefore 300 per pack, which begs the question: how do they actually spawn and how can I best leverage it to my advantage? And I believe I narrow it down pretty well. Are you familiar with the entropy spawn system that is used in many popular MMOs? If not, I'll try my best to explain. Think of it like this. Every 30 seconds you are getting a 5% chance for the Fugitives to spawn. If they don't spawn, then that chance simply stacks on top of each other until they do spawn, then it gets reset back to 0. Now, some of these systems also have a cap, like 80% or 90%. It can go higher than that, and I'm not aware of a cap in Warframe, but it looks like it might have one. So after 10 minutes of waiting, or actively playing a mission, better said, you're going to be getting a 50% chance every 30 seconds. It ticks every 30 seconds for the Fugitives to spawn. Following with me so far? Great. Now, one additional thing. They cannot spawn if you're AFK in a mission, and you will not be able to build entropy timer if you're AFK in your orbiter or simulacrum and so on and so forth. But you can go in a mission or perhaps free roam on Orvelis and simply go AFK if you have nothing better to do and all whatnot. The entropy timer, as long as you're in a mission, will keep building up, but they will never spawn if you're AFK. Which means that what I'm gonna do right now is head on over to this shroom right here, or whatever shroom you guys prefer, and go AFK for the next 20 minutes, come back, break AFK, and see if they spawn. Well, they did spawn. This is actually perfect for us, because then we get to test the timer a whole lot more efficiently. Excellent. So again, careful of the AFK rules. They will not spawn if you're fully AFK in the game. And by the way, if you move fast enough, you can capture multiple of these guys at the same time. Even all three at once, but they're gonna have to be really close to one another. Okay, now let's take a look at the timer. I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm not even moving. And timer is 40 seconds. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Alright gentlemen, 20 minutes are up and I broke AFK. Let's see if these guys can spawn or not. Now there we go. Easy mode gameplay every single day. Perfect. Now, by my calculations, the spawn rate, the increments are about 4.5% every 30 seconds or every minute. And there's also seems to be a cap at about 90%, so bear that one in mind. Okay, we got one down, two down actually with the start one. Let's go AFK again for 20 minutes so we can just recheck. Only once doesn't really prove much of anything. So 21:45, see you guys in 20. Alright guys, I believe the timer is up, so let's go out of AFK, and that's the spawn, like clockwork. Excellent, excellent, perfect. Alright, should we do it one more time for good measure? Why the hell not? Again, I do believe there is a cap, so it's not always constant. Of course, I'm just doing this so you guys can see. We kind of ran a lot of tests, and I would personally like to thank Andy, Sober, Rivendark, Vedrofir, and all of the other guys that went on testing this just so I can have more data to crunch. Okay, let's go here. This looks like a nice peak. 42:13 now. Alright guys, it looks like we're coming up on the time, so let me break AFK. This should be good enough, right? Just, oh, there we go, and we got spawned like clockwork. Perfect. Once again, let's recap. Hold on, I have this written down somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So approximately a 5% spawn chance every 30 to 60 seconds, stacking up to a cap of approximately 80 to 90% resets on spawn. And players can accumulate this entropy while AFK in a mission, but you cannot accumulate while AFK on your orbiter. Now this is hardly like the optimal way to farm this, but this is the best we got so far outside of doing challenges. So instead of ghosting around on your orbiter, you can simply ghost around on Fortuna and get 300 standing every 20 or so minutes. And I believe, my friends, that's pretty much it. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you got any feedback for me, by all means, drop it in the comment section down below. And keep in mind, there is a cap, so even if you do stay 20 minutes, you got a chance to not get spawned like that. Wait a couple of minutes, 1, 2 maximum. I'm off. Bye, guys. See you next time.